Breaking news. Hey, the truth is beginning to come out. Oh, a lot of us, talking about people, I'm not just saying you or me, a lot of us have been blaming just Governor Godwin Obaseki. My dear, there were other powers that be. Oh. A few days ago, we reported to you that the federal government came out to say through Lai Mohammed that the artifacts coming from Germany, from the UK, that were stolen from the Great Benin Kingdom will not be given to the Oba of Benin. It will be taken and to be Nigerian government custody. It's not Governor Gordon Obaseki alone. So don't begin to see him as a betrayer. My people, I want to give you the lowdown. Those who are behind it, that are saying these things must not go to the great Benin Kingdom. The ancient city in the 17th century when these things were stolen. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Don't return looted artifacts to Oba, says Descendants of Benin bronze casters. Are you listening? The descent of Benin bronze casters have appealed to the federal government not to release the looted artifacts from Germany and the UK to the Oba of Benin, claiming that thousands of the bronze and ivies were looted from their own ancestral shrine in their quarters in Egun, Igbo, Sonwa, and Owena, just outside the ancient palace. The appeal is contained in a letter to the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, signed by Isio Isiokmanwo, President, Europe, and Ovieri, President of America platform in the Igbosanwo Owena Descent Cultural Movement of Europe and America. They claim that even before the things are being thought about to be returned, even before the Portuguese and the explorers, Christian missionaries sojourned to Benin City, the bronze smiths of Igun, Igbosanwo, and Ewena, who were the ancestral producers of the Benin bronze, were our forefathers and the owners of over 75% of the looted Benin artifacts. During the infamous British expiration and when they came in 1897, Benin treasuries that were soft targets for looting of artifacts were Igun, Igbosonwo, and Owena's property, which were taken from their quarters, because these were the producers of the bronze that we see today. Our forefathers traded on this item, and this was their livelihood and what they did for generation, passing it on from generation to generation. It is absurd and falsehood for the need now, because these things have come, and the Oba of Benin wants to now associate himself with them. We, the people, are writing to the federal government through Lai Mohammed never to allow this item get to the great Benin city. It belongs to us. Our ancestors were changed. They were the bronze makers. They stated that all the artifacts looted from the palace under the regime of Oba, the name of the Oba, were gifts to the Oba of Benin before he was later sent to exile. It was our fathers who labored and built these things. A good number of them were gifted to the neighbors and important traditional rulers at that time. So why would the Benin kingdom now want to claim what belongs to our ancestors? Just as the Oba palace was looted, other palaces around that area, around Benin city, were also looted. Why would the Oba of Benin want to lay claim that this should be returned to Benin? Over time, we have been working tirelessly to see that these things are restored. We have been working round the clock. Now, the federal government, we've associated the federal government and the governor of Edo State going to Germany, to the UK. We've seen the visitors that have been coming, and the Oba has been parading himself and receiving them. Well, we want to say that His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Benin, is doing well in fueling the process for the criminals to bring back what belongs to us. But our position is the ownership of those thousands of bronze and ivies belong to Iginu, Egosonwo, and Owena Shrine, and therefore should not be put or does not belong to the palace of the Oba of Benin. The ones that were stolen from them were just gifts as they came to visit the Oba. By tradition, to pay homage to the Oba, you do not come empty-handed. So how can the thousands, over 1,000 bronze ivies, all now belong to the Oba when they only gave him a few gifts? Hey, my people, you don't hear the matter now. Waiting they happen be this. This is why the federal government said, okay, before the cloth go tear, may we find way, may we adjust the matter. That's why, Lai Mohammed, after receiving this letter from this set of people who are, hiding under a disguise that it was their forefathers that were the real custodian of these things, that made these things, it's before the whole thing happened, it's okay, nobody will have access to it. So this was what happened. This is the underlying factor of what really happened. You see, so it's not just Governor Gordon Obaseki saying that. I know he was saying that he would love the things to be kept under a trust, a museum should be built, but there were some other secret powers. Nigerians, funny enough, they are from Edo descent around that vicinity, but they are saying that they were not, does not belong to the palace of the Obas. These are Nigerians in diaspora. Okay, some Nigerians from Edo State in diaspora saying that this belonged to their forefathers. It does not belong to the Oba or Governor Gordon Obaseki. And so, a few days ago, Lai Mohammed made an announcement that the artifacts will not be returned to the Oba of Benin. That's why he was bold enough to make that statement, because the people that have been coming from Europe and America and Germany, we had thousands of these items where they've not been going to Aso Rock, to Lai Mohammed, or to any other person. All the visitors have been going to the palace of the Oba of Benin. Now you see why Lai Mohammed was able to make that statement emphatically without fear or favor, because there are some powers, there are some people, underlining factors, who are coming up to say that this item duly belongs to us, not to the Benin kingdom, not to the Oba, who they, according to them, said Oba wants to now lay claim that this item does not belong to Oba, does not belong to the Benin kingdom, that as a matter of fact, they should not be given to them. So they say, Kokoro, Ojefo, saying they inside the vegetable. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.